the game could see the boxing voice.
Hammer and Hank Lundy. Hammer and Hank Lundy is in the building, ladies and gentlemen, and he's just waking up, headed back to training camp. So he did some road work earlier today, Hank. How many miles you put in a day? You did some running?
Oh, man, yeah, I put in like good 7 miles, man. So we ready.
Hank, you there?
Yeah, I said, yeah, we put in like a good 7 miles this morning. You know, we ready, man. We fired up. We ready to go.
Damn, 7 miles. What type of pace you did that in? Well, how many minutes it took you to do 7?
Well, I don't do it, man. I just, you know, try to make it back well within an hour. You know, we getting it in, man. We ain't playing no games, man.
Now, obviously, with this fight with Terrence Crawford, there's a lot on the line. Other than just the fact that there's another title shot here for Hank Lundy, but there seems to be something personal on the line. It seems to be you've been questioning his street credibility in this particular fight. Why is that?
Man, you know, he cracks me up, man. He try to be this tough guy. I'm going to tell you like this, man. If you from the streets, man, you don't really brag about, you know what I mean, how tough you are. And, I mean, if you just shot or something like that, you try to, you know what I mean, downplay that stuff, man. Listen, I'll tell you like this. Real gangsters don't tell you what real gangsters do.
For sure. I understand. So, all right, you're headed back to the gym. What you going to do? What you going to work on now since you already did your running earlier?
Oh, well, you know, it ain't a sparring day. We had a sparring day yesterday. We sparred like 4 guys. You know, we old school, man. We put in 40 rounds.
Oh, Hank, you can't just say you spar 4 guys and don't give me no names.
Oh,
who's in camp? Who's in camp with Hammer and Hank?
Oh, we got a whole boatload of guys, man. Like, we not playing no games, man. I want to keep the names, you know what I mean? I got one guy, you know, that I actually wanted him there because of his pressure. Omar Douglas, you know, one of our fighters, you know, he's a good pressure fighter. I got him on the end because, you know, Omar brings that heat, you know. I got a guy named Daryl Jones, you know, an African guy named, I think his name Kendall or something like that, you know, same height as Terrence Crawford. Even, matter of fact, he's taller. He's 5'10", rangy guy. We got a guy, Daryl Jones. Man, we got my cousin, Baby Dane. He signed with Golden Boy. We got Ronaldo Gaines, man. I got a whole bunch of guys that, man, listen, Coach ain't been playing. He been sicking these guys on me, trying to get me tired. And, you know, we ready. We ready, man.
Now, how has that been, you know, relinking with your old trainer? Like you said, he's putting you through this stringent training now. Is that something you've been missing? What's the difference? Give me some of the similarities and differences in between the 2 training camps, because now that you're back home where you used to be.
I'm back to being Hammer and Hank. You know, everybody that fell in love with Hammer and Hank from ESPN, the boxer puncher, the slick mover, you know, the hit and not get hit, Hammer and Hank, he's back. The aggressive Hank Lundy, the Hank Lundy that got the hunger to take a mug out. I'm back, man. Listen, you know, like I said, man, you know, I was with Barry, you know, and there's no love lost, but at the end of the day, I got back to being me, you know, and what got me, you know, on top of the world, man, doing me, you know, and Coach got that back in me, man, and I'm ready to go, man.
Hey, Hank, this is Mario. I just got a few questions. I really wanted to know, because it feels like for me, you got Terrence out of his game. Like, you got him talking in ways that I've never heard him talk before. And I'm not going to – look, maybe this is backfired and now he's going to be more aggressive and better. But maybe you got him in exactly where you want him. Do you feel like you're already winning the fight before the first bell even sounds?
Man, most definitely, man. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's fighting too, you know, and I got that on my mind, and I'm ready to hurt, man. See, it's another part of that talking that I do, you know, that I'm about to finish up on, man. Like, everybody, they know, oh, Hank arrogant, he talks too much, but there's a reason why I do all that, man. It's that hunger in me. I'm not fighting for, me. I'm fighting for my kids. And it was a statement he put out there that he wouldn't lay his life on the line for your family. What? I'm a man. And if I got to go in there and lay my life on the line for my kids or my family, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to separate a boy from a man, you know what I mean? And I'm going to show the world what a man could do, And like I said, like the question you asked me, man, I already know I got him out of this game. And fight night, I'm going to show everyone.
Now, Ness touched on, you going back to the roots, but do you feel like it was good that you went out and you got some different looks from different people? You were able to, in my opinion, develop a more athletic approach, but now you go back to the roots and you do what you do best. Do you feel like you're as well-rounded as you've ever been, or are you truly trying to get back to square one?
No, I'm well-rounded. See, I'm going to keep it honest, my coach, me and him, we split it ways from a previous, something that happened before, and I've been trying to get back with him. Coach, he's like a father figure to me, man. He's stubborn. I'm stubborn. So neither one of us wanted to come to each other and man up. And everything happened for a reason, and around this time, that railroad fight, he was with me there, it happened. And, being with him, I start feeling good, old school training. I'm back to what got me here, man. Most of these guys, they want to take on this new stuff, but I'm an old school fighter, and, that old school fighter and training works for Hammer and Hank. And that's what got me here, and that's what's going to help me get this world title.
Now, you talk about old school, and obviously you're a veteran of the game. Terrence has been in there with some tough competition, but you've been in with tough competition for longer. Do you feel like, honestly, like you're going into this fight and he's still, I'm not going to say like a rookie or anything like that, but compared to you, do you feel like, I guess like, you can dictate the way the fight goes? Like you're coming in as the veteran and that's what you're going to try to establish?
Most definitely, If you look, I'm going to keep it real with you. We fought some of the same guys, but he fought them after Hammer and Hank destroyed them. First and foremost, you look at my resume and look at his resume. No comparison. I fought the better guy. Now, we're going to talk about this. If Terrence Crawford was in Hammer and Hank's shoes, would he made it this far like Hammer and Hank did? No. Hell no.
Well,
at the end of the day, the world sees it. When he signed with Top Rank, and that's what most of these fighters, when they sign with these big promoters, they get a chip on their shoulder. They want to talk, They want to do this, say I'm bad, I'm this and that. But at the end of the day, could you walk in my shoes? Could you do what I did? No. I've been in fights where I had a broken jaw, I had to fight for 10 rounds and still come out, on top. Even though they wanted to take my belt from me, but they couldn't because I'm a warrior. I do this for real. It ain't no fake with me, man. Listen, this guy, he's going to be taken to hell and back. When I tell somebody I'm going to hurt him and I'm coming to knock you out, that's when you're in trouble.
Do you talk about him being in your shoes and could he have done what you've done? And see, my question is what if you were in his shoes? Like, how much better off would you have been if somebody took the time and promoted you right? Like, when you get into a fight with someone like this, I mean, obviously Terrence has earned his way, but you come from the school of the hard knocks. You did things gritty. So is that going to play out, you think, in the fight? Do you think the fact that you've been down that road and you've had the trials and tribulations and the fact that, I'm not saying he's protected, but he's definitely like that golden goose, you think like that gritty stuff is going to play out in this fight?
Oh, most definitely, man. I've been through it all. It ain't no style that Hammer and Hank hasn't been in there with. I've been in there with every type of style. I've been in there with a Lucy and a Joseph, a guy that went to war with Lucas Matisse. When everybody was saying Lucas Matisse was the top guy, this guy went to war with him. Lucy and Joseph was what? #1 in the world for 3 years. And, he fought Matisse and they had a war. When it was time for him to fight Hammer and Hank, he was 31 wins, 1 loss. Only loss came to Matisse. He got stopped in 11th round. But
But
the thing about it, them two had a war. But when Hammer and Hank fought him, Lucina Joseph, I'm the better fighter. If he want to box, I'm a box him. If he want to brawl, I'm a brawl him. What did Hammer and Hank step up and do? Took this boy to school. He only won one round. He won one round. To me, I thought I won every round, but they gave me one round. And that's a guy that was 31 wins and 1 loss. I'm telling everybody, y'all keep sleeping on the Hammer. All y'all doing is driving me, fueling me, and I'm going to beat this boy ass.
Well, look, man, we appreciate the time, Hank. Really, we're going to get these write-ups out. And, man, thank you for keeping it honest with us all the time.
Man, y'all know I keep it 100, man, and I ain't holding no punches, man. Listen, this punk got something coming to him. He told me, you just like Derry Jean. Nah, bruh, listen to this. I offered to fight Derry Jean in Montreal. They wouldn't budge. They scared of me. They turned the fight down. I'm that old dog in the yard that nobody wants to play with. Your mom say, stay away from that dog. He's nasty. He's dirty. I'm that type of dog that you just don't want to come near. And come February 27th, I'm going to come for you, bud. I'm going to get that ass. Your ass is mine. You shouldn't have signed this contract.
All right, Hank. Well, thanks again, man. Thanks for the call back. Truly appreciate it. And can't wait to see you on Fight Night, man. I
appreciate it. I'm going to end it like this. Hammer and Hank coming to a city in town near you. It's Hammer Town. Watch out.
All right.
Appreciate it.
100.
Ain't no other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.